What happens when a signature athlete in the NBA absolutely hates their shoes? Let's talk about these three players hating their signature shoes and what happened next. Before signing with Anta, Kyrie Irving had one of the most popular sneaker lines with Nike. I mean, literally the first 7 shoes in his line were all hits. But then we got to the Kyrie 8 and Kyrie himself hated the kicks. He posted to his Instagram that he had nothing to do with the design of the shoes and literally called them trash. Nike paid Kyrie around $11 million a year at that time, so they couldn't have been happy with his comments. That relationship eventually deteriorated, and Kyrie now has some pretty dope kicks with Anta. LeBron James is on sneaker 22 with Nike, but he legit refused to wear the LeBron 11s. When Nike dropped the shoes in 2013, everyone seemed to love them except LeBron. The shoes were heavily structured and reportedly didn't fit properly with LeBron's feet. LBJ claimed multiple times that Nike was working to redefine the shoes, but that never happened. He instead opted to wear the LeBron Soldiers for most of that season. Paul George had a thriving sneaker line with Nike, but when he got to the 6th shoe in his line, he just wouldn't wear them anymore. Fans and folks around the league were sort of shook when he bailed on his own shoes and just started wearing Kobe's. But not long after that, PG confirmed that his signature line with Nike had come to an end after the launch of the PG6. So he went back to lacing up the Kobe's, even though Hoopers loved his line. Michael Jordan hated the Jordan 2 so much that he seriously contemplating leaving Nike because of them. MJ thought the sneakers were too heavy to hoop in, and when he returned from a broken foot in 1987, he was wearing the Jordan 2. That return wasn't great, and MJ legit ditched the Jordan 2 to wear the Nike Alpha Force in a game. Jordan was on the brink of leaving Nike before Tinker Hatfield came in and designed the Jordan 3, and well, the rest is history after that. The Adidas Kobe 2 was so bad that it pushed Kobe Bryant to pay $8 million to end his contract with Adidas early and enter sneaker-free agency. The Kobe 2 was clunky and almost universally hated by fans. Kobe himself said the shoe was super uncomfortable, and during the 2001 NBA Finals, on the world's biggest stage, Kobe laced up the Kobe 1 over the Kobe 2s. Those infamous shoes were the last in the Adidas Kobe line before he signed with Nike and helped develop one of the better sneaker lines of all time. Kevin Durant has a lifetime contract with Nike, but that doesn't mean he loved every single one of his shoes. Back in 2014, a ton of folks were wondering why KD wasn't wearing the brand new Nike KD7. For the first 5 games of the year, he laced up the KD6 instead. It was such a big story that KD was asked about it and he didn't hold back. He said the KD6 was more comfortable and he was fresh off foot surgery, so it made sense he was being careful. Nike eventually commented on the matter and said their design team was working on the KD7 to accommodate things for Durant. But can you really blame him? The KD6 is a goated sneaker, and the KD7? Well, LaMelo Ball did not wear his latest signature shoe this entire season. Now, to be fair, Melo only played in 47 games due to injuries, but in those games he exclusively laced up the Puma MB3. Big problem there is that his 4th signature shoe with Puma, the MB4, launched before the season started. According to Kickstats, Melo played the entire season in the MB3. LeBron James is no stranger to ditching his signature shoes when he doesn't feel like they work with his feet. The latest example of that comes in the Nike LeBron 19. This shoe had a ton of buzz when it launched because it was the shoe Bron was wearing when he started in Space Jam 2. But when it came to real life hoops, he often passed on the LeBron 19 in favor of the LeBron Ambassador 13s. The Under Armour Chef Curry 2 Low absolutely shut the internet down for a while. These things went viral when images first hit the scene and folks were clowning the Dad shoes. And maybe that's why Steph himself never wore the shoes during a game. The Warriors and his reps said he never wore them because they were low tops and he had a history of ankle injuries. But that line of thinking is a little wild because every single one of his shoes since the Curry 5 has been a low cut again and again.